Hey guys, we have something small for you today. This is the second generation of an ASUS Harpe mouse. It's the latest version where they've improved quite a few things, mainly focusing on the size as well as the weight of the mouse. The previous generation mouse was around 54 grams. They shaved off almost 10% and now it's at 48 grams. Let's open up and see what you get for your money. The box itself is quite small, so don't expect much inside here, but here's the mouse itself. It feels, well, light. I'm not really that used to very light mice. In fact, my mouse is about 3 times the weight of this. And I like the fact that it's hefty. But we'll check this out and see how comfortable it is. The mouse itself is got this matte finish. And it feels very nice and almost, I'd say it's in between a soft kind of glossy feel and the matte feel. It's kind of somewhere in between. The mouse itself has 2 standard buttons. You've got the scroll wheel and you obviously can click into it. Then on the side you have 2 buttons which can be programmed. Then below we have the DPI switch. We've also got the pairing button and the connection switch. So you can connect via Bluetooth, wired or wireless. And down the bottom you have the little dongle. By the way, in terms of the weight, it's 48 grams without the dongle. So I assume dongle is another 1 or 2 grams. It's probably 50 grams altogether. We can check it out later on. Let's go through the accessories. Inside the box, you have the little thank you card. Then we've got the braided USB-C cable and also a C to A adapter, which can be attached to a cable or anything else you need to attach it to. Then on the inside here, so we have the warranty card, actually a very big card. Then we also got a sticker pack, so stickers you might want to put on your PC or whatnot. Then we have a kind of unusual at this point, a manual. It's quite a big manual actually, it's like a newspaper style. So a bunch of different languages and quite a few descriptors of how to do things. So you got that as well. And lastly, we have this little nondescript pack. Inside here, we have some stickers. But these are not for looks stickers. These are actually practical stickers. So we have the stickers you can use on the bottom of the mouse. So you can stick over these, or replace these, sorry. And that will adjust how grippy or how sliding the mouse is from the default ones. And then also you have these little grip stickers for the top of the mouse. So you can see here, these would go on the front like this. And they're textured as well as they actually look quite nice. You can see the texture in them. So if you have sweaty or, you know, greasy hands, you'll probably leave your finger residue, you know. It might be nasty, but also if you're a gamer, you play a lot, it just happens, especially if having a snack on the side. So be mindful of that. So these will get messy. I feel that this is probably easier to clean, but if you need extra grip or you just want it to look a bit more cool and unique, you got your options there. This mouse comes in 2 different colors. You can get in black like this, or you can get in the moonlight white, which is actually probably my preferred option, but we've got the black version right now. One thing that really sticks out to me is the price. This is a $250 mouse. It's not cheap, but look, it is quite high end and I look forward to checking it out. Let me go and use it for a bit and let you know how I feel about it. So after using this mouse for over 2 months, here's how it held up. The first time I pulled it out of the box, it felt like something was missing. Almost like when you pick up your TV remote that doesn't have any batteries in it. The weightless feeling took me a while to adjust to, but now that the muscle memory has kicked in, it actually feels great in hand. The surface has this matte texture that almost feels like it's rubbery, but it isn't. ASUS calls it bio-based nylon. As you can see, after a couple of months, it no longer looks brand new. But that's not a bad thing. It's worn in and it feels really natural to use. One of the things I really like is that you don't need to download any bloated software. Everything is done through the browser. From there you can set up profiles, remap buttons, adjust DPI from 100 all the way to 42,000. change polling rate up to 8000 Hz, play around with angle snapping, motion sync, lighting effects, and even set battery modes. It's clean, straightforward, and memory crate is not required. Performance-wise, it tracks really well, even on cheap mousepad. I've never once felt like the mouse was letting me down. If I miss a shot, that's all on me. It even has track on glass technology, which is a nice touch if you don't always have a mousepad. Battery life has been solid. I'm getting between 3 and 4 weeks on a single charge with moderate use. When it's low, it blinks red for a couple of days, then you just charge it using USB-C and you're good to go again. The wireless dongle connection can be a bit flaky if it's stuck behind too many things, but with clear line of sight it's been completely fine. And of course, you have the Bluetooth and wired modes if you prefer. In my example, if I have the dongle below my desk and have keyboard in the way as well, it can sometimes cut out, so I tend to leave the dongle underneath the desk but closer to the mouse area with an extension. I did test both 1000 and 8000 Hz polling rates, but honestly, I didn't really feel much difference. Maybe if you're a pro gamer, you'll notice. But for me, it was just nice to know that you have options here. The one thing I really wish this mouse had is the tilt clicks on the scroll wheel. At this price point, that would have made it perfect crossover between gaming and work. As it is right now, it's very much a gaming first design. The included grip stickers are a nice option too, especially if your hands get sweaty. I've kept this one bare for easier cleaning. So overall, ASUS has absolutely delivered on what they've promised, an ultralight, esports focused mouse with simple, no-nonsense software. But here's the question, does shaving a few extra grams really justify a premium price tag of $250? That's something for you to decide yourself. For me, now that I'm used to the weight, it feels fantastic in hand, and it does exactly what it says on the tin, but it's not really going to replace my multi-button workhorse for daily usage. It will only come out during gaming sessions. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Would you pay this much for your mouse, or is it a bit over the top? Drop a comment down below and let me know. Thanks for watching. If you think this mouse might be what you need, check out the link below for more details. As always, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more. We'll see you in the next one.